it do, baby? Yeah. Guess where I'm at? A hotel. It's so nice. I don't want to show y'all all of it, but it's really nice. That's why the lighting is like kind of weird. Like it's like a big window right here, but like I don't know. I adjusted it. I don't know. I just feel like it's awkward. I don't know. Hopefully when I edit it, it's not that awkward. Whatever. Y'all like my hair? I already had to redo my hair again. We back pink, y'all. Kind of match my shirt a little bit. And my juice. So nah, but this video, y'all, I did another poll on Instagram, and obviously if you follow me on Instagram, you know which one won. And by the title of this video, your girl almost went to jail. But let me tell you though, it really wasn't even my fault. Like, I was finna go to jail for somebody else. Like, this didn't even have nothing to do with me. I just was chilling, minding my own business. Niggas wanna come, you know, mess up my life, you feel me? Listen, that's a whole nother story. Let me tell y'all. If you're not subscribed to the channel, but before I tell y'all this story, I'm always telling y'all stories about my crazy life. Before I tell y'all this story, hey, if you're new to the channel, what's up, gang? What's up? Hey. If you're not new, what's up, hey? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. Ooh, shit, I can't even talk. Comment down below if y'all ever went to jail, when and why. Or if you don't want to put it on YouTube, you can DM me and tell me, because y'all know I love the stories. Y'all know I love all the tea. Tell me everything. But right now, I'm going to tell y'all my tea. I'm going to tell y'all why I was almost 12 was about to get me, y'all. So this happened this happened in 10th grade. And if you went to school with me 10th grade, hey, shout out to you. Gang. You know, if you went to Lathrop, you was gang, period. So this was in 10th grade, and I really went to jail for my boyfriend. So if you know me, you know who I went with. I used to date when I was in 10th grade. I dated a senior. Like, so I thought it was too good to hang out with the kids my age. I wanted to hang out with the big kids. I wanted to be grown, period. So I didn't really hang out with, well, I mean, like I did, like most of my friends was in my grade, but at the same time, like I used to hang out with like all the juniors and seniors or whatever when I was like 9th and 10th grade. So my boyfriend was a senior when I was in 10th. Yeah. I feel like these are so distracting. So yeah, and also when I was in 10th grade, I was in track team, and you know, track practice was always after school, every day after school. So my boyfriend used to, I'm gonna give him a name because I don't want to just keep saying my boyfriend. Fuck, I hate giving people names. This is hard. Okay, we're gonna call him Kale. We just gonna call him Kale. Okay. Okay. So Kale, I used to be at track practice, and Kale used to just always be like after school, like I don't know, niggas used to always like hang around the school, play basketball in the gym, or like run on the track. I don't know, niggas just used to be up to no good, just be doing shit after school. You feel me? Like just hanging out after school. Well, I don't know, because when school's over, I want to go home. But yeah, so I used to be after school for track, and he used to just be after school just doing nothing. So one day when track was over, he would always come and like wait for me to change my clothes or whatever, and then like wait for my mama to come pick me up. So this one particular day, we're walking or whatever, like my mom's here, so he's like walking me to my mom's car or whatever, and we passed by this locker. So like the way the school was set up, this school was so ghetto, y'all. Like we didn't have like cameras. Like we needed cameras. The fact that we even needed cameras is ridiculous. But like we only had cameras on like every other corner. Like I don't know, it's weird. So like the way the camera was set up in the corner, it was like it was facing one direction, but it was like recording another direction, if that makes sense. So it was a camera up there or whatever, and then it was the lockers. So we walking past the lockers, about to go to my mom's car, and it was one of those little like cheap locks. Like where we was where the lockers we was walking by, nobody really used those lockers. Like, why, I don't know, but like not a lot of people's lockers were over there. So we was walking by, and it was this one particular locker, and it had like a little cheap lock on it or whatever. And he was like, oh, I bet you I could break this lock. He had a bottle like this. I think it was like a Gatorade bottle or something like that. But it was empty. It was nothing in the bottle. And he was like, want to see me? He was like, I bet you I can break this lock open. I'm like, I bet you can. It's a lock. So, but I didn't know it was one of those like cheap locks that you can literally get from like the dollar store. Like, I could have broke that lock. So he hit the lock with the bottle, and it broke, like literally broke. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, I did not know he was that strong. I'm slow. Like, I'm slow. So I'm looking like, how the heck did you just break that lock, like, with that empty bottle? So he opens up the locker. There's a pair of Jordans in there. Brand new. Whose shoes are these? Whose locker is this? What are we doing? We gotta go. So there was nothing else in the locker but the shoes. Brand new pair of Jordans. I don't even remember what they were. I just remember it was like a brand new pair of Jordans. So I'm like, is this your locker? Like, how did you know that this was in here? He was like, I didn't know. This is just a random. I just asked you, did you want to see me break the lock? I didn't think the lock was really gonna break. I just wanted to try. So I'm bamboozled at this point, because my mother's outside waiting on me. We're breaking and entering. So he was like, he picked them up. He looked at them. Mind you, there's nothing else in his locker except these brand new pair of shoes. They're not even in a box or nothing. Like, just brand new. Perfect. So he picked up the shoes. He looked at the tag. He was, oh, they my size. Da, 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 da. Should I take them? I'm like, no, don't take them, because you would be mad. Like, if they was your shoes, you would be mad if somebody took your stuff, right? So I'm like, no, don't take them. And then we went back and forth for a little bit. I'm like, no, don't take the shoes. He finally put the shoes back, closed the locker, whatever. I'm like, all right. He walks me. We finished walking to my mom's car or whatever. He walked into the car. I see him. Blah blah blah. That's that. So, we was talking later today. We were talking about the shoes. We brought it back up. Like, that's crazy how it was just those random shoes in that locker. I asked him again. I said, did you know whose locker that was? He said, no, it was just a random locker. I said, oh, okay. That was that. He told me he didn't get them. That was the end of the conversation. Like, we never brought it back up. So, just like a little side note, like, when I was in 9th and 10th grade, I was always in trouble. Like, when I say always in trouble, I mean, like, the security office was my best friend. Literally. Every week, almost, I was either getting suspended, or they were trying to suspend me for some reason, or I was getting sent to, like, they didn't even send me to, like, the office. They sent me to security. Like, why? I don't understand. But, yeah, that's a whole nother story, too. Yeah, it's just, your girl went through it, okay? So, yeah, I used to always be in security. Like, the fact that so much, they wouldn't even call my mama whenever I was in trouble. They would just make me sit there all day, because they knew that I would get in trouble so much, my mama stopped answering the phone whenever they called. So, they would just be like, don't even call her mama, just make her sit here, just because, like, that's how often I used to be in security. So, one day, this was, like, the next day or whatever, and I think I was in, like, 3rd hour or something. I don't know what day it was, but it was like the beginning of the week. It had to have been like a Tuesday or like a Wednesday or something like that. And I hadn't been in trouble that whole week, you feel me? I hadn't been in trouble the whole week. Like, so I was in like 3rd hour, and they get a call on the phone. I'm in class, and they're like, Destiny, go to security. I'm like, bro, I've been chilling all week. It was like it was early in the week, whatever day it was. I'm like, gee, I was having a good week. Like, I ain't been in no trouble all week. I'm Gucci. Like, why am I being called to security? I have not done nothing, bro. So I'm contemplating, like, I'm trying to hurry up, like, because the security office wasn't that far from my class. So I'm trying to hurry, like, move slow so I could think of all the things that I done did, like, that I could possibly be in trouble for. And I'm trying to process in my brain, like, okay, like, think of a lot for this, think of a lot for that, or think of something that you did, like, what did you do? Like, I'm trying to sit here, prepare myself for anything that I could be getting in trouble for right now. So I go to security. I walk in. I see the security guard, a police officer, and my ex. My ex was sitting down. I said, what's going on? What do we do? Come on. So I'm clueless. Like, clueless, because, like, of all the things I could be getting in trouble for, like, I was just thinking, like, did they see us kissing on the camera? Like, I was literally trying to think of every little thing. Like, I didn't even skip class, but I was like, did I leave class to go see him or something? Like, I was thinking of everything, girl. So when I walked in, and, like, mind you, I was insecurity so much, I was cool with everybody, like the securities. I never really, like, got in trouble for real. I could always get out of, like, whatever trouble I was in. I walked in, them motherfuckers was mad as hell. He told me, sit down. Rude as hell. I said, oh, okay. You want to sit today? You're angry. Whoa. So I sat down. I'm looking at Kel. I'm like, what do we do? Like, right here. He's not answering me. So I'm like, okay. So, the security, should I use his real name? Okay, so Bird, that's security guard name. I mean, I don't really think it's important if I have his name. So Bird is asking me, that's security guard, y'all. He asking me, like, so, he was asking me something, and I remember him asking me, like, so where are the shoes? I said, what? What are you talking about? I was confused. Like, I was not playing dumb. Like, I really was lost. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he just kept asking me, where are the shoes at? You sold them? What you do with them? Like, I'm like, at this point, if you know me, I don't like when people say the same shit to me over and over again, or if I don't understand something and people be talking to me and looking at me like I'm dumb, like I'm just supposed to understand. So I really don't know what this man is talking about. And Bird just keeps asking me stuff about these shoes, and I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So I'm starting to get pissed off. Like, I'm getting irritated. Like, it was 2 desks in security. Kel was sitting at one desk, I was sitting at the other desk, and security was sitting at his desk. So I'm getting pissed off, like, standing up at everything. I mean, the security guard is going back and forth yelling because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So he's like, we can do this the easy way. No, he's like, we can do this the hard way or the hard way, or something like that he said. The easy way or the hard, some bullshit like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he was like, ask your boyfriend what am I talking about. So then I look over at him, and then it clicked, like somebody just flipped the light switch. The fucking Jordans that was in the locker. So I'm looking at this nigga Kel like, what did you do? Where the shoes at? So he's not, mind you, he hasn't said nothing this whole time. He's not saying anything. So he was like, I'm looking at Kel like, where the fuck are the shoes at? I was like, I told you, did you put the shoes back? Wait, what'd I say? I was like, I told you not to put the shoes. And I was like, I watched you put the shoes back in the locker. Like, so why is he asking us? Oh, wait, no, that's not what happened. No. So he was like, ask your boyfriend what happened or whatever. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I finally understand. I'm like, you talking about the shoes that was in the locker? He was like, I'm like, you talking about those Jordans that was in the locker? And Bird was like, what did he say? Bird was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Y'all stole them. Y'all, what's the word? Y'all stole them, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm looking at Kel like, what are you talking about? I watched him put the shoes back. He put them back. And I'm looking at Kel, mind you, who's still not saying anything. So I'm like, you put the shoes back? I saw you. Tell him that you put the shoes back. And then he was like, no, I went back and got them. And I was like, how? And you went home after you walked me to my mama's car. And then Bird showed me the video. This motherfucker went back in the building, went back to the shoes, got the shoes, put them in his book bag, and then sold them the next day. Mind you, he had bought me something too the next day. Like, whenever I was like sick or something like that, he used to buy me like orange juice and like shit and bring it to school, like stuff like that to make you feel better. Like the next morning, that next day. And I was like, where did he get this money from? But I mean, I wasn't really tripping or whatever, because like it was like orange juice or something. But still. And I just started thinking about it. How the heck did you sell those shoes? Like, and I asked you, I was so pissed. Well, mind you, this was all in the moment. So we all sitting there. And then he showed, so we're both watching the video. So somebody else had came into security. Like somebody else was about to get in trouble or something like that. So Bird had to step out and deal with them for a minute. He told them to step into the hallway. So we're just all in the security office, and it's just me and Kel in the security office. I smacked the fuck out of him. I was just like, why would you do that? Like is one desk right here, and I was at this desk right here. And I just got up and got in his face and smacked him. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I asked you specifically, did you take the shoes? And you said no. And I'm like, I'm sitting here going back and forth with this man, and I have no clue what you're talking about. So Bird came back in the office, and he's asking, like, where the shoes at? What happened to them? And at this point, even though I had nothing to do with the shoes, and as far as my knowledge, they had been put back, that was my boyfriend, and I wasn't about to let this nigga get in trouble by himself. I mean, I was there, right? So this nigga not this nigga, Bird wanted to keep going back and forth with us, asking us where the shoe was at. I'm like, we sold them. They go, my whole story switched up. I'm like, we sold the shoes, they're not here. Like, I was sticking to this story. You would think I stole the shoes myself. When I say I started switching, I switched up so quick. I was like, we sold the shoes, they're not here, so what are you gonna do? Like, then he was like, but I seen y'all on the camera. He was like, I seen him on the camera, I didn't even see you on the camera. I'm like, okay, well, if you didn't see me, I don't know why you called me back down here. I'm like, but I'm here now. I was like, he brought the shoes to me. I was like, I sold them for him, blah blah blah. Girl, I just made up this whole big, like, this big ass extravagant lie about how we sold the shoes, we made the money, we spent the money, we went out to eat. Like, this all happened within like 24 hours. I came up with a whole lie. So they was like, basically, if you don't get the shoes back, you're gonna go to jail for stealing, da da da. And I was like, well, whose shoes were they? I was like, I can just give them the money back for the shoes. They didn't want to tell me whose shoes they were, and I'm like, obviously it was somebody, because somebody came and stitched. I was just riding with this man till the wheels fall off. I was not about to let this man get in trouble by himself, bro. Because Bird had said something like, if you don't tell me where the shoes are at, he was like, oh, when he said you could do this the easy way or the hard way, I guess the easy way was we give the money back and get suspended, or we go to jail for stealing or something like that if we didn't get the money back. And I was like, well, I don't know where the shoes are at, and you don't want to tell me who it is, so I guess we about to go to jail, because it was a police officer right there. I'm like, I guess we're going to jail, da 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 da. So I guess he was literally, like, we was literally about to go in trouble. So Kel finally goes, man, she didn't even have nothing to do with this. This didn't have nothing to do with her. I lied to her and told her that I put the shoes back, and after she left, I went back and got them. I'm sitting here looking at this nigga like, I've been told a whole extravagant ass lie for your ass. We sitting here about to go to county jail, Wayne County, and you gonna sit here and confess. I could have been in class learning this time. This didn't have shit to do with me, and I'm sitting here about to go to jail for you. Now you wanna this ain't had nothing to do with her. You finna said that 30 minutes ago. I just been sitting here wasting my time going off on this man. Okay, you done got smacked in the head for no reason, and now you wanna come clean, huh? Make it make sense. I don't understand. So yeah, that was that. I think we low-key did get suspended still. Both of us got suspended for like a day. I think I got suspended for like a day, and then he got like 2 or 3 days, something like that. But yeah, I had told my mama, when I finally told my mama, like, later that day that I got suspended, I thought she was gonna be mad. She didn't even care. I told her wow, what had happened or whatever, and then she was like, so you just about to go to jail for a nigga? And I was just like, no, I'm Bonnie and Clyde. We Bonnie and Clyde in this bitch. Fucking me, like, that's my man. He's going to jail. I'm going to jail with him. Like, period, sis. We commit these crimes together. Like, I can't let him go down like that. I gotta be his ride or die. Period. Like. So yeah, y'all, what's really funny is he's probably like never gonna watch this video. I don't know where he's at, like how he's living his life right now. I hope he's not stealing shoes still, but hey, you do what you do. If you watch this, hey friend, text me. I missed you, bro. Gang gang gang. I forgot all the gang signs. I forgot all the gang signs he taught me. That's crazy. Go to jail for that boy. That's crazy. He was low-key my second favorite ex. I ain't even gonna hold y'all up. If you know him, then you know why. We used that. If you knew me in 6th grade, y'all know that was my bestie. Like, for real. We was besties. Like, we used to argue. This motherfucker used to put 80 bitch check for me at, like, period. I wish a bitch would say something to me. That nigga was back a bitch. I wouldn't even have to lift a finger. Okay, period. Yeah. The senior girls used to, like, hate me. Like, literally, I had juniors and seniors that wanted to find me because I was messing with a senior, and they liked him, and he was messing with a kid. But hey, when you got it like that, what else you supposed to do? But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this story time. Your girl almost went to jail. Y'all want to see me on the news? Motherfuckers was always going to jail from that school. We wasn't even that bad though. That school was lit. Lathrop was so lit. If you went to Lathrop, you already know what to do. Comment down below. Cause bro, if you went to Lathrop, you already know that bitch was late. Period. This video is so long. Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much to edit. But yeah, y'all, that's my story time. Yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This was actually really fun telling this story. This was funny. I low-key had forgot all about it till I seen something. I was like, you know what? I want to know if they want to hear about this. My next video, I'm going to try and not make it a story time. I want it to be something crazy, like a challenge or some shit like that. Like, y'all gonna see. But yeah, y'all, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me. All of my social media will be in the description bar below. Have a nice day.